Hello and welcome back to Opening Place. That's for the I almost said Kaiser like man. I'm so used to saying it. But we are back La Resistance as Spain, going communist Spain. So then, by the way, I don't think I mentioned this in the last episode. Basically, the entire reason this series exists is because I made that thumbnail and I wanted to use it. And yeah, the train is still in the background. This is right after I recorded. It's just not going away. Ah, dang. I couldn't take... Has full control of Pais. Yeah. Son of a bitch. I'm gonna knock you out of this province then. Well, if I can't do that, then I can't get... I could kinda get to the point where I'm happy over here, but definitely don't like it. Demand ministerial... Arm the workers' militias then. If I need full control, you should have given me 4 units. I'm not sure what that train is doing. Honestly, don't know. But over here, we got a couple plans. For one, I'm waiting for this guy to leave so that we can launch an invasion of this right here. That's what I want, and I want you to be a part of it. And I want these guys to start attacking into Teriel. Well, not you, but you. So that this one breaks after 3 days. Good. Teriel is surrounded. It falls. And then... over here, I don't have enough troops to follow through, but I would really like to break through. It's not going to happen, but I would like it. Might as well start looking at some... I can't build any of those, can't build any of those. I can build this. It's a weak unit. Definitely not a unit I particularly like. What about one of these? You got enough everythings? You got enough? Really? Y'all got enough? How many of these I can make? Okay, I can make that many. Well, let's make 1 fewer then. Make them come out in Madrid, start the training process. I'd like that. If I can get all the way to Badajoz, that'd be good. Maybe if I attack this way, it'll help. But it'll really overextend me, I would say. So let's hope we got enough troops that can be pulled off. You, in fact, come over this way. These troops should hopefully get off soon enough. It says it'll take forever, but that's just because they're attacking with nothing, and they got nothing. Yeah, do that. Make them attack from 2 different directions, that'll help. Over here, they're gonna try and attack around me. I would... there we go, the troops have arrived in Valencia. You're through. Everyone else is static, so what about... daring? That's the thing we always need in this life. We need daring. Debonaires. You attack that way just to keep some pressure. You attack that way to keep some pressure. You, when you arrive, boop, boop, boop. There you go. Missing production on naval bombers. I got the bomber. I don't care about bombers. Yeah, you stop there just to hold you steady. If I ever see this province being left alone, I'd take it in a heartbeat. You. Black shirts organized the United Kingdom. Ah, good. It's begun. The cancer has begun to set in. These troops are now surrounded. We need to fill in as best as possible, but I don't really have enough reserves. Let's hope that the Soviets can help out in some ways. They're just chilling. They're on a Valencian vacation and they're chilling. Okay, they're not taking Bilbao just yet. You. How about fall back to Bilbao? I need you in peak performance. You, don't worry about it. Hold the defense. I do own this province. I could send you one of these guys out there just to help hold. Couldn't do the whole encirclement. But we're helping. We're getting there. You, get down here. I need you down there real quick. Before somebody takes this territory. Anything else? I'm still working on trying to break here. 30 days. United Mexican States declared war on Mexico. Which one's which? Well, you're the one that doesn't have a face, so it must be you. I have no idea why that happened so soon. Let's see. Things in Civil War. You. me, Germany. Okay, so far so good. As is expected of me. You to hold in Bilbao. You, 16%. Second, Christian diet. That should be fine. Over here, we're just trying to keep them off the drugs. I really wish that the Soviets would help in any way possible, but they just don't, so we're gonna have to deal with this ourselves. I cannot bring them out there or there. Big sads all around. But we do have now a 9 stack of units, and they are going to finish this off. You, Luch, get out there. Your one job, regardless of whether or not you choose to do it or not, is to break through this line. You got it. Half of you can go to there, then to there. But it doesn't really matter how you do it, it just matters that you do it. I'm gonna take Sevilla and then go to Cadiz to cut them all off. What else? Yeah. Over here, the siege of Bilbao. It's just a holding measure, honestly. One of you hold back and join in the assault that way. 95%, that's pretty good. You, I say, hey, that's pretty good. I need some more of that, even though I don't have enough. But you know what? It is what it is. It do what it be. It's folded, it's tempered, it does its job. Over here, the Bilbao Defense Force. Honestly, throwing out some defensive structures. It's good for me. Was it good for you too? Let's see. Half of you that are doing this attack. No, half of you. Half of you go that way. Half of you go this way. Spread out like that, so as soon as this breaks, the dam breaketh. Well, our forces are being fought in Sevilla now. Zaragoza. Is this how? Break them at Zaragoza. That'll be fine. You, surprisingly, one of my best units is actually on the receiving end of that. Where, oh where, I wonder, is the German forces? Where are those Germans? I see a couple of Italians out there, but where are the Germans? You just need to leave me alone so I can, in fact, yeah, leave me alone. Leave me alone so I can kill you, please. That's all I ask. Do I truly ask for too much, or do you ask for too little? You... Honestly, you're not being stopped. It's just the fact that you are being... Yeah, there you go. There you go. You have made it through. I start pushing your way that way. You start pushing your way down this way. We're breaking bread, boys. We're breaking bread. We're breaking all the rules tonight. With Sevilla down, we should be able to start swooping up north. The Extremadura to Salamanca area is very, pretty easy to go through. And we're still... we're still 171 days away from that. That is true, that is true. Das ist true, das ist true. We're about to unite those the militias. The malicious militias. These are pretty good troops. They're pretty crack troops. They're not as good as the Army of Africa, but they're pretty good. You know, let's say that much. They're pretty good. We just keep throwing them out. Keep up the pressure. Zaragoza is done, so now we can go up the river valley. Up the river valley and down the lane. Up your ass and to the left. You're gonna cut them off. It's all about Sevilla at this point. Are these Army of Africa troops? No, they're Brigada de Infanteria. Okay, Brigadas, not that bad. International Brigade? So, manpower plus 100% weekly. Okay, yes, get George Orwell over here. He was in the International Brigades. Bring him in. We need his support. I am once again asking for your manpower support. You attack that way, you attack this way. I do be worried about those anarchistas, though. I do be worried about those anarchistas. Don't be thinking nothing about that. But with this army, we should be able to just smack into anything and beat them, hopefully. You got what I need? Strike force, maybe? But then maybe break off this and have them be rocking some coastal defenses. I would say that much. You just paintbrush that for a second. All of this area should be more or less... By the way, what's actually stopping us from moving out into this area? I know it's this, but why can't... No, submarines can pass. Submarines can pass. It said so. It said so. Meanwhile... Hey, how's my intel doing? So we can see a decent amount, but we can see everything anyway. So it's not the most important thing in the world. You... If I were to... Hey... I can see that the army of Africa is still in Africa. We need to blockade them in as much as humanly possible. But we do not... You... Oh, you're not in a zone. Yeah. I'm worried about fighting the army of Africa, so I'm not going to invade Africa. You... My boys, we are on a rescue mission. We need to get to Bilbao. They've been holding as best they can. We need to break through this. You attack that way, you attack that way. I know, you attack that way. You go there. You pin. It's all about the pin movements, boys. It's all about the pin movements. We're breaking to Pamplona. Oh, we're breaking to Pamplona. You are not stopping me tonight, brother. Did I say butter? Did the lady say butter? Some construction. Some improved machinery tools. It's all about battle holes. These areas will eventually fall. I'm seeing some holes open in the lines, and when I see holes, you know I'm here to fill them. Do not take that out of context or I will sue. Pamplona, you're still dealing with it. I think that those areas up in the north has been distracting our enemies for long enough to where they just deal with their problems that way. Some unread naval battles. Good. We're fighting them. They can't get in. No, they should be able to get in, but do they want to get in? What can I do? The 140 days to end this war before the uprising of syndicalists, of dang anarchistas and syndicalists. Just trying to break through, break bread as quickly as humanly possible. We can get the Burgos. I would appreciate it. Also get that area. Is everybody doing the Lord's work? Yeah, boop, boop, boo. Salamanca. Salamancas. We're throwing a couple different locations. You attack there. Get some pressure off of the Bilbao garrisons. They're doing their damnedest. They're doing their best. They just need to keep holding for now. And they should have this one. There. I want you to go here. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. I'll need you to finish these guys off. You're still going for Cadiz. That's all I can really ask of you. You're still trying to... You know what? Break off everything you got here. Boom. With the general attack plan to Salamanca. But that does leave this, so you go down here and keep up the fighting. Military junta, have they won their war? Indeed they have. Let's also look at... So we got the international brigades demand some ministerial positions for our men, for our glorious, glorious revolution. I need you on a long line to Burgos, as well as one down to Cadiz. Cadiz nuts more like, hey yo, German Civil War is done, but the Spanish Civil... Oh, that's right! I hadn't even thought of it. There were no Germans because the Germans were in the Civil War. They couldn't have fought. I'm gonna send this one this way. You attack that way. You push against your oppressors. Kick them out of their country. I didn't even know that I had done a genius maneuver by making the Germans have their civil war. I thought I was just being, you know, a little bit different, a little bit kooky. Because I already have the first one on first game is already on historical. I didn't anticipate that that having the Germans fight against themselves would have had such a severe situation. Such a severe advantage on my side, because there's no tanks against me. There's no one to hold me back now. Except the Italian. They're the Italians. Please do not offend me by how silly you're being right now. So, up through here, we're trying to take the Burgos at this point. My two sides, hey, you know what? Boop, I want those dang troops, Escudi. I want my autonomous Basque region. How long do we have until we have 100 days to finish the war? Reasonable? I don't think so. Could it be done? Again, I don't think so. But, you know what? Do things have to be reasonable? I need this army down here available ASAP. ASAP's Fables. In fact, let's go ahead and throw out a Sevilla push right there, just because I need them so bad. What else? We can get some dispersed industries. 1937, it's time for industry. You know what? You guys aren't doing too much up here. Go ahead and hold your positions. You... what's your position? There. But then also give you these troops. In fact, why do you even need a defensive line? No, offensive line. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Is what you're gonna have. Mexico took 6 states. And the Mexican junta. Okay. Triumph over the Cristosios. It's very difficult to not get the Civil War. I know that for a fact. I spent a lot of time playing as Mexico. So, you know, it's no shame to be stuck in a civil war as Mexico. Truly no shame involved. Truly a shameless experience. You, right there, I need you straight through the center. Let everyone else deal with their problems. We have 97 days until we get a civil war in Catalonia, and I would prefer to have all of my troops on hand before that happens. You keep throwing out those defensive measures, marches, whatever you want to call them. Doesn't matter to me one bit. You break them. Oh, sure, the Soviets are helping now. Now the Soviets help. Now that the war has almost been won, now you help me. The Escudi. And you are, I mean, you're not good, but you're not terrible. So just fill in there the Basque region, revenge of the Basque country. Attack that way. And what else? Can't really build anymore. Fortify the Iron Ring. We don't need defenses where we're going, buddy. Now we can finally start that. We got the Escudi on our side, and the world is looking out. Now, as for over here, the Sevilla garrison, they will fall to our might. And after they fall, so things that have gone well for us, we've been able to keep the Spanish African army away, the Army of Africa. We've been able to keep them down. We've been able to get plenty of cutoffs. We've been able to reintroduce our lines up here. Burgos is on the front lines. But now they have been pushed to a corner to where they can actually fight over here. But we are 73 days away from our own internal civil war that we cannot postpone. Troops in Sevilla have been dealt with thusly. You, we have plenty of intelligence over you, and that means... What exactly? Let's see, you... Do you get any additional attacks? Intel advantage plus 2% to attack and breakthrough. Pretty good. Is it worth it? Not really, but it's very passive. With the help of the Soviets, we should be able to wrap everything else up. The Soviets are helping out in plenty of situations, and they should be feeling the burn. With the military junta, the North is not receiving any German aid. Although, you did go red, black shirts, so you, if we had waited any longer, you would have started going for that. 54 days away from the uprising. I should probably remove any of these troops. I don't trust them. I do not trust them one bit. I wonder if they are... Restore the Monarchist War. Austria. Austria has voted to join Hungary. Hindenburg has blown up. These troops should hopefully stay with me. I honestly don't know who's going to stay with me. I know who's going to leave me. I don't know who's going to stay with me. And just looking at this, we got anti-Stalinists that we've been keeping out. You are going to leave. You are going to leave. But hey, we have a field marshal. Mate Zalka. Wonder where I got him. Was he a part of the... Honestly don't know where I got him. I just don't. 40 days away. So good and tasty. Also, I should probably come in here in the Escudes. I don't know. I can't think of any national symbol for the Escudes. Because I know that, like, it's a cross. Big whoop. For... That's not really helping me figure out what your symbol should be. They're mountainish people. I don't know, Basque. They're weird. They have a language that is unlike anything else in Spain. I don't know. Cross, maybe, because they have so many crosses. Where's that cross that they used for... Actually, I can't see it. Where is it? There was the cross that they used for the Raquetes on the nationalist side. I can't seem to find it in here. I don't think that was a unique symbol. Uprising, maybe? Just, you know, fist raised for the proletariat? I don't know. I guess it works. Need to crush as many nationalist forces as possible. The Civil War is about to get a little bit more complicated. Speaking of complicated, I'm going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.